being 6'1", James being 5'9", Alex undefeated with 1 win, 0 losses, and 2 draws or 2 no contests. Moving on to James Dennis, although he does have success in bare knuckle, he is 0-1 in MMA. Las Vegas, Nevada versus Great Falls, Montana. This fight should be a good one.
When you see somebody coming into MMA and they have bare knuckle fights or a plethora of bare knuckle fights on their record, does that strike fear into most MMA fighters? Is that something to pay attention to, or not really?
No, absolutely not. You know, and a lot of times when you talk about bare knuckle fighters transitioning to MMA, it's a lot different than MMA fighters transitioning to bare knuckle back to MMA. But, you know, with this being said, it's, you know, I'm expecting Alex, especially coming from Extreme Couture, I expect him to put his will down and put a pace on him and try to take him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now turn our attention to the pros for our feature fight of the night. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at a catch weight 175 pounds. Presented to you by Reference Audio Video and Rockstar Energy Drink. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, tonight he wears green. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 173.2 pounds. His pro record stands at 1-0 with 2 fights even. Representing Extreme Couture, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is Alex Branom. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears white. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 175.6 pounds. Outside of the cage, he holds a bare knuckle fighting record of 4 fights. And tonight he returns to the cage ready for fight number 2. Representing Flow State Athletics, fighting out of Great Falls, Montana, here is James Knucklehead Dennis. And our referee in charge of the action, Nick Behrens.
You know, although these guys, you know, only have a combined, 4 MMA fights on the records, there's a lot of experience in this cage, especially coming, you look at James Dennis with his bare knuckle experience. You look at Alex with his 4-2 amateur record. These guys are high level, and I really expect fireworks in this fight.
What about those nicknames? Booyah, Knucklehead.
I mean, it's as creative as you can get, man. I like Knucklehead.
I do too.
See if Alex goes for the takedown. Ooh, nice jab from Alex.
Quick jab.
Long jab,
Very
yeah.
quick.
Ooh, nice little body kick. Ooh, nice, man. Even
Heavy
blocking
kick.
that head kick,
You saw
knocking him back.
Yeah,
Yep.
still had power.
Looking for that big bare knuckle overhand. You see him loading that right overhand. Oh, there it is. Alex gets cracked with the overhand. Left hook. Might have hurt him. Don't know if this is where James Dennis wants to be. Ooh, nice body kick. You heard that.
Yeah, you can see it looks like James is trying to get inside to land those shots. Yeah, once again.
He's just constantly loading. Look at that overhand. He's doing the same footwork technique that, you go to the body, go to the head here. Alex taking a big breath here. Oof, nice inside kick from James Dennis. Yeah, man, that overhand right. He keeps going back to the well for that, and he lands one of those shots. It could be an early night for Alex. Left hook, right hand. Man, James Dennis is good. Man, he has good boxing.
Nice kick.
Boy, nice kick, and that's powerful, man. He's throwing that left kick, and he's bouncing James Dennis all the way across the cage even when he's blocking it.
And really turning his body into it.
Looking for a knee. Watch that overhand right from James Dennis. He's going to squat down and throw it. Watch this. Oh, just like that. There it is again. And I'll tell you what, that's obviously his favorite strike is that overhand right, and Alex needs to see that, and he needs to be aware of that. He needs to focus on that right hand and don't get hit by that right hand. He needs to keep his left hand high, especially being a southpaw. Get that left hand. Yeah, there you go. See how he's covering up like that? He knows that shot's coming. His corner knows it's coming. He has an incredible corner, somebody that I've taken a lot of butt whoopings from.
If you were talking to Alex right now, would you tell him, because you see James coming in to engage in the boxing, would you tell him to throw more teeps? Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. I'd be throwing a lot of lead leg teeps, and man, Alex needs to keep that left hand high because James Dennis is head hunting. He's going to squat down, go to the body, squat down, go to the body, squat down, go to the overhand right to the head. Alex has to see that and has to be aware of that, especially when he's in southpaw. James has a good left hook too, and you know, it's kind of funny, like I really feel that I fight a little bit like James. You know, we had that big left hook, big right hand, good constant pressure. There's that 3-2, one of my favorite combos. I really appreciate how James is fighting because I can really relate.
Ooh.
Oh, that might have wobbled Alex.
That was a nice 2.
Oof, nice jab by Alex. Just his mouthpiece. But you see how James is following him? He's not cutting him off. Watch, he's going to let him off the hook here. Circles out. See that? See how he circles out? Well, no, that was a little better job. But right here, now, Alex is in the middle, essentially. Oh! Liver kick!
Oh.
Liver kick. This could be the end of James. And Alex Branom with the body kick for the finish. That left kick was brutal. We talked about it earlier in the fight. He was blocking the left high kick, but blasting James Dennis across the ring. He lands it right there in the floater rib. Hopefully for James Dennis, he doesn't have a broken rib, but that liver shot is devastating. Congrats to the Extreme Couture fighter, Alex Branom, on a beautiful body kick finish.
And Justin, you've told me that is like an off button, right? Let's check out this replay.
I mean, you tell me, watch. You tell me if it's an off button. As soon as his foot touches, his body shuts down. Watch this. See where it goes. Boom, boom, boom. Bong! Oh, that's not the one. There it is. Oof. Button off, guys. For you guys that don't know, that liver shot is essentially a power, like a power switch to your body. And if you get hit in it, your body goes limp. You are essentially paralyzed and you keel over. And I'm speaking from experience, Huzefa. James Dennis is as tough as they come, man. Unfortunately, there's just nothing you can do to that shot. That is the off switch to the body. And no matter how hard you want to continue to fight, your body just will not move.
Yep, exactly. And you told me this a year ago, I think, that there's just nothing you can do.
Congratulations to the XC fighter, Alex Branom.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Nick Barron, steps in, calling a stop to the fight at 3 minutes, 19 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Alex Branom.
What a great fight to start the third half of this fight card. I'm going to keep saying third half because you being a math tutor, I want you to respect it. Watch this. Set him up. Bong, foot on the liver. Button shut off. Body shut off. However you want to say it, guys. I've had it happen in practice. I've had it happen in fights. It is not a fun way to go. It's way